3, 2, 1, vamos lá. Fala aí galera, hoje dando uma conferida aqui no The Precinct. Esse aqui é um jogo que tá saindo aqui pro PC, onde eu tô jogando, e também pro Xbox Series XS, Play 5. Esse game, galera, ele lembra bastante os GTAs antigos, mas tem alguns mix, e ele conta aí uma história de policiais, né? Então isso aí vai ser um jogo aí da delegacia. Então ele é um jogo meio indie, a galera tá chamando de GTA dos índios, meio policial. Vamos começar aqui um jogo. Vou reiniciar aqui o que eu tinha já começado, só pra estar testando o joguinho aqui. E ele tem uma premissa bem legal, cara. Eu gostei muito da câmera dele, vocês vão ver daqui a pouquinho. Vamos iniciar. Vai contar a história aí de um policial que vai ser um novato aí numa delegacia de polícia. E toda essa câmera de cima lembra os GTAs antigos, que são o 1 e o 2, né? Mas também tem um mix, você pode sair do carro, tem um monte de coisinhas diferentes. Mas é legal ver jogos assim em 2025, porque ele vai dar um pouquinho aí de
Welcome
gás.
to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone.
Nossa, que
That's where
cidade
we
ótima.
come in. Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys. And then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us, it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
Então nós temos aí a premissa do precinto aí, da delegacia.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No way.
will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the...
Seriously?
They assigned him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our worth comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers. Watch Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boss?
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one
Why do you think I'm giving you this one?
because I did something in a past life.
you did something, I'll alert the media. All right, squad, let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive.
Bom, então a gente é aí um novato que aparentemente é de uma família.
Wanna go catch some bad guys?
E o pai aparentemente era o chefe de polícia anterior. Então ele começa aqui. Você pode andar, você pode correr. Você pode dar um rolê. Então estamos aqui na delegacia.
Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, you can drive. My hip's been acting up lately. Oh, and, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural good looks and winning personality.
Então vamos lá.
I bet you learn all kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day.
Então, como eu falei, a câmera lembra muito dos GTAs antigos, né? Então,
Swing by
vamos
the
ver o
hot
que vai
dog stand
rolar.
in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there.
Bom, chegamos em Chinatown. Já tô entrando por um caminho alternativo aqui. Aê, vagabundos! Paramos aqui? Como é que sai do carro?
Good job, rookie. Time for some chow.
É isso aí, é hora do primeiro estereótipo aqui.
Tube steak. Breakfast of champions. How'd you take yours, kid?
Completo.
The works.
A maximalist. I can respect that. What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend, for you, no charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach. You know, your old man liked his dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together. Took different paths when we got on the force, though. He wasn't gonna let anything get in his way. And me, well, let's just say, water finds its level, and my level is, easy mode.
Bom, então é isso aí.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street, shots fired.
Ah, Christ
Tá bom,
on a
legal.
crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh well, that's what they're paying us for, right? Central, this is Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484, be advised, suspects are heavily armed, approach with caution.
Nossa,
Okay, kid.
o portão ficou no
You
carro.
wanted the real deal? This is it.
Bom, vamos lá. Bom, então vai ter tiroteio brabo. Vamos entrar na
Now
cobertura.
remember, they get one warning. If they don't throw them down, we take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Morons! Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up!
Nossa, já
Take him
começou
down!
atirando.
Suspect KIA.
Support is standing by.
Foi uma negociação muito boa.
He's shooting!
Ah, meu Deus. Vamos... Bom...
Suspect
Tirar
down.
ali. Tá, a gente pode reabastecer aqui na mala das viaturas.
Shots fired!
Deixa eu ir lá no fundo. Nossa, tem que reabastecer. Bom, faz sentido. Morreu todo mundo? Aê, T-Bag.
in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City.
downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery. It's not clear yet whether this is the notorious August gang or... hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit.
Bom, vamos lá. Tá na hora da gente perseguir a van de força não letal. Tá bom. Ah, meu Deus. Quase matei os caras ali. Merda. Não!
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Bakersfield.
Ah, meu Deus, peraí. Tô quase indo lá. Eu sou ruim de volante. Não te avisaram? Tá, então se... por enquanto é força não letal, mas...
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick Intersection 4.
Ah, tá força letal.
Get closer.
Ah, meu Deus, bati no cara.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick North Bay.
Não.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick East.
Então a gente tem aqui o suporte.
We have units on standby if required.
You're too far away.
84 Adam, requesting backup.
Copy that.
Pronto, consegui. Ué, ele virou?
Target is down.
Suspect vehicle identified. Bakersfield.
Não, volta aqui.
84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Eu não sei.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Central Plaza.
We've got a chase.
Tá, então vamos dar uma ordem de parar.
84 to Central. We got a 10:15. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew, you did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day.
Nossa, eles simplesmente vão vazar direto pra delegacia. Hora dos donuts, quem vai querer? Eu queria um donuts.
Come on, Cordell. There's someone I want you to meet.
Então vamos até lá. Negócio da evidência.
Mean Gene? What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised some of your friends here made it out of grade school.
Cordell, meet Eugene, our evidence guy.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service. Did Kelly try the old, "you drive, my hip hurts" routine on you yet?
Hey!
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is, which basically means tracking down whatever you humps misfile, mislabel, or otherwise misplace.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations. Anyway, when you collect any evidence, you come see me. I'll make sure it's safe.
You're a peach, Gene. Never change.
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, kid. You did good today. But that won't mean a fart in a windstorm tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Unless I die in my sleep. God, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Bom, então... Ué, o que tá acontecendo? O que eu tenho que fazer? Ah, tá. Vamos terminar o turno. E começa o rolê. Meu primeiro turno pro DPCA. Ou ACPD. ACPD, DPCA. Departamento de porra. Polícia.
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has time to retire.
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years. Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out a little bit of this bent old city.
Bom,
Check
então
your
vamos
handbook
lá.
for the violations to look out for.
O manual. Então, o manual tá aqui. Bom, então tem todos os esquemas aqui de como jogar o jogo.
Let's go clean up the streets.
E agora vamos lá. Corre, mano. Essa vista de cima é muito doida, cara. Tipo assim, eu sei que foi a escolha deles, mas também podia
Let's
ser
go
meio
find some parking violations.
over the shoulder, ia ser legal também esse jogo.
There are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant,
Parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing, or on the sidewalk. Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back.
Tá. Então a gente tem que pôr uma... Peraí, como é que é? Essa é do hidrante, né? Obstrução do hidrante.
good job. The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters.
Nossa, eu tenho arma de taser
People
também,
are
né?
allowed to use parking bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days.
Ah, tá. Tá vencido.
Is it expired? Give him a ticket. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing.
Ok, eu sou o vagabundo aqui da lei. Eu sou a lei, eu sou a lei.
You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat.
Ó,
You could be issuing parking tickets 1 minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything.
Stop there. Hey,
isso é um assédio.
Will you look at this? Write 'em up.
Muito perto da van. Aqui é proibido. Aí em cima da calçada.
You're a natural. Let's
Lisa's
carry on.
Diner. Bom, então o tiozinho tá me ensinando
Got
como
eyes
é que é
on
ser
a
um
vandal.
policial.
Go handle it, kid.
Tá, a gente tem a força de contenção.
Issue
Hold
the
it.
fine and let's get out of here.
wait there. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
De cabelo dado, cubo mágico. Vou ter que vou dar uma multa aqui.
Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules. Graffiti
Então
is a type
você
of
pode fazer um
vandalism,
monte de coisa.
and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him.
Agora,
That
né?
said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest.
Então vamos lá. Esse é o treinamento de vandalismo. Eu sou a lei. Mas como é que faz pra tirar o...
There's one. You know what to do.
We got you,
Got a
scumbag.
wild one here. Try to
All right,
restrain
punk, that's enough.
Hold still, damn it. Assaulting a cop? That's a serious offense.
You have the right to remain silent.
You used your baton to defend yourself. That's fair enough. But next time, see if you can restrain him instead.
Vamos lá.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Vamos ver o que ele tem aqui. Tem porra nenhuma. Bom, vai ser prender, né?
Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct. Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest.
A gente deixa o maluco aqui e vai embora?
Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eye.
Não acho que esse vídeo troca. Ok, você não pode abusar. Não pode.
Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest.
Eu só queria saber como é que guarda a arma.
Control 1039 in progress.
Wait there.
Acknowledged.
Take it
Get
easy.
after him.
Ué, o que aconteceu? O cara saiu correndo. Aprenda o vândalo.
All right, that's enough.
Nossa, entrei dentro do maluco.
Don't make it worse for yourself.
Vamos conter o cara.
You have the right to remain silent.
Vamos ver aqui.
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
É, mas aí eu tenho que prender, né?
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves.
Engraçado que os caras estão cometendo crimes do lado da delegacia, são bem espertos. O tutorial tá muito louco. Então vamos levar esse vagabundo aqui. Ah, seu cretino. Se lascou, vagabundo, eu sou a lei. Ah, assinado, lê os direitos. Nick Cordel, processado. Vai lá pro coisa, hein? Vamos encerrar o turno aqui.
Nice work, Rook. Some might chalk it up to natural talent, but instinct tells me your success today was due to strong mentorship from a true paragon of police work. A guardian of peace and a shining pillar of hope in a city sorely in need. Right now, though, this pillar of hope needs a stiff drink. Anything you want to go over before we punch out?
I'll let you head home.
Okay by me. Listen, kid. You're just starting out, and I ain't got long left on the job, so I'm gonna be straight with you. This is a tough shop in a tough town. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth and justice and the American way, only to end up either on the take or in a casket. My advice? Keep your head down. Stick to your beat, don't piss off the chief, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me. You got that?
I hear you.
Ah, come on, you don't gotta humor me, kid. I can see that spark in your eyes. You're your father's son. No mistaking it. Careful who you show that spark to, though. If you're waiting for the other humps here at the precinct to step up, I hope you got some time on your hands. Ever since the gangs got to your old man, all the badges have been running scared. Stands to reason, if they could hit him, they could sure as hell hit any one of us. And that chased the fight right out of him. Me? I never had too much fight in me to begin with. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Oh well, what do you want from Motormouth Kelly? I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Get home safe.
Então, mano, é muito legal, cara. A ideia do jogo é muito boa. Eu achei muito bacana. Claro que vai ter uma tramóia, vai ter algumas histórias quando a gente progride e tal. Então vamos ver o que vai rolar aí no terceiro dia. O negócio aí vai ser incessante.
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell, come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working with organized crime.
Ferreira.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that, and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene. A Mr. Michael Mackenzie, rich guy, lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. Soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on this operation.
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time for...
It's the right time for you to obey orders, Flight Officer.
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell. We gotta move.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordell. Don't make me regret this decision. Now get up there.
Let's go, Rook. We don't got all day.
Bom, vamos embora. Então, além de poder andar de carro, nesse jogo você pode andar de helicóptero. É, mas claro que o novato não ia pegar todas as funções do departamento assim do nada, mano.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 6.
Então vamos lá. E assim, o jogo ele tem um gameplay bem arcadezão, gente, então é tranquilo. Cadê o cara?
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Springwood.
Vamos pesquisar aqui. Evasão de autoridade, achei.
There he is. Whoa, he is moving.
Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle.
You know how to work a spotlight? Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it.
Driver, pull your vehicle over.
Tá, vamos lá.
Focus the light on the suspect before we lose them.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 4.
Stop your vehicle immediately.
Backup is standing by.
Stop the car. Driver, pull your vehicle over. I need some backup.
Received. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Mercer Heights.
Just need backup at my location.
Roger that.
Keep that spotlight on the suspect.
Aê, bateu! Ele bateu porque foi mó rolê isso aqui, hein?
Hawk 12, you're too low.
Hawk 12 to Central, aerial pursuit has been terminated.
Hawk 12, you are cleared to return to command.
Pronto, consegui.
Excellent police work, Cordell. Let's hope he gives us something solid to go on before the August gang strikes again.
Ok. Então o terceiro dia foi eu andar de helicóptero.
Kelly, Cordell, a word.
What's shaking, Kowalski?
Why don't you take Cordell out and show him how we handle reckless driving in this town?
By promoting the cops that do it most?
I'm not kidding around, Kelly. We need collars. The mayor's been making noise about quality of life crimes. It's in our interest to show him some numbers on that.
Let me guess. Election year.
Oh, so you wait till you retire to start paying attention to how this city works?
It's amazing what almost being a civilian will do. Come on, Rook. Let's go make the streets safe for some local politicians' careers.
Então vamos lá. É hora da gente brincar de perseguição.
You take the wheel, kid. You're only gonna learn this kind of thing by doing it yourself.
Tchau. Tchau. Corre aí, cara. Corre aí. Qual é? Corre aí, cara.
On vehicle patrols, you want to keep an eye out for speeders and erratic drivers. Drive slow, eyes open. If we see someone breaking the law, I'll guide you.
Tá.
Get behind a vehicle to check their speed.
Tá, então a gente tem que ficar atrás de alguém. Tipo esse cara aqui.
We got a live one, kid. Get behind them and flip the siren to make them pull over.
Melhor encostar. Você encostou, não encostou?
We have units on standby if required.
Check their ID, then issue the fine. In that order.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records.
Dá pra usar bafômetro.
Speeding like that deserves a fine.
Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
That'll slow him down.
É, eu bati no cara, né? Só pra você ficar esperto aí com a sua multa. Vamos ver aqui.
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed.
Aqui tá um pouco difícil.
If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. Same routine as before. Get on their tail and flip the siren.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Cheira álcool.
Standby.
I smell booze. Ask them to exit the vehicle and then perform a breath test. Now ask them to blow into the breathalyzer.
Breathalyzer.
You just got your first DUI, partner. Go ahead and make the arrest.
Tá bom, está.
Call an escort unit to take
You
our
have the right
suspect
to
to the
remain
precinct.
silent.
Bom. Estava dirigindo sobre influência de álcool. A.K.A. bafômetro. Se ferrou. Então esse vai ter um péssimo dia.
Get behind the vehicle to check their speed.
Ó, aquele táxi ali tava correndo bastante, mano. Nossa, meu carro tá todo cagado, mano. Opa, esse carro rápido aqui.
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed.
Eu sei, meu filho. O problema é que é muito ruim pra checar o... Ah, aquele ali, ele tava correndo, mas... É muito ruim, as pessoas... estão atendendo aí, ó, a lei. Todo mundo não sabe dirigir direito, os caras tudo freando de qualquer jeito. Meu Deus, não tem um cara.
If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet.
Eu sei, mas eu não posso ir pra... Ó, aquele cara ali tá correndo. Aquele cara ali definitivamente tá correndo. Ah, vagabundo! Porque aqui eu tô no mapa... É, o mapa da cidade ele não é muito grande, tá, gente? Ele é bem pequeno. As highways que ele fala é isso aí mesmo. Só que tá todo mundo parando, mano. Aí fica difícil, hein? Ó, aquele ali acho que tá correndo.
Speeders are out in force today. All you, kid. Don't let him get away!
Get closer!
Suspect vehicle identified in Haddonfield Point.
Nossa, isso aí foi de nada pra tudo, hein? Volta aqui, vagabundo.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Richbury Park.
Ah!
Get tighter to
Pera
the
aí,
suspect!
mano. Ah, você tá zoando com a minha cara.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick East. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick North Bay.
Close the gap, Boots!
Não tenho. Ô, louco.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick Intersection 2.
Mind the civilians.
Ah, meu Deus. A gente já passou por aqui, não passou?
You're too far away!
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick Intersection 5.
Esse motorista tá tirando, hein? Ele já matou umas pessoas na cidade, veio da força letal.
Suspect vehicle spotted in Ramona.
Suspect is on foot!
Support is standing by.
You're out of options, dirtwad.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
You have the right to remain silent.
Vamos lá.
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Vamos prender ele.
They're definitely getting jail time now. What say we run this one downtown ourselves?
Tá, porra. A gente já tava perto da polícia. Ah, todo mundo gosta de se explodir perto do negócio policial, né?
Get the detainee from the back seat and take him inside.
Que barbeiragem.
Quit struggling.
Calma, meu filho, eu tô levando ele pra delegacia. Então é isso aí. Encerrar o turno aqui.
Kelly, Cordell, Chief wants to see you. He's gonna be at Kavanaugh's. I think that's a bar over at the plaza.
Oh, come on. We're about to clock out.
Yeah, I don't write the messages. I just read them.
Come on, kid. Guess I'd rather torpedo my evening than torpedo my pension.
Bom, então vambora. Uhul! Vai, Kelly. Quer linguiça? Vamos lá. Bar do Carnaval. Então todo mundo pode prender malucos que bebem, mas a gente pode ir lá e beber e dirigir depois. Ele tá com pressa. Do comercial, vamos entrar no carnavão.
Thanks for joining us. Now that we're all here, I want to introduce you to Antonio. He's got inside information about the August gang, and he's willing to share.
Just out of the goodness of his own heart, huh?
Let's just say the department has a certain amount of leverage here. Antonio is opting to act in his own self-interest.
Jail doesn't suit my delicate constitution. I have a feeling you'd do the same in my shoes.
That's why you won't find me in your shoes.
Gentlemen, let's stow the chatter and get to work. Antonio says he can give us the leader of the August gang.
Mr. Nobody.
The question mark.
Oh, he's got a name. Matthew Costa.
Oh, yeah? And where do we find this Mr. Costa?
He's holed up in the steel mill. That's been the August gang's main base for the past 2 months.
I've mobilized a SWAT unit for tonight. We don't want to risk them moving again, and I'm worried we have some loose lips in the precinct.
No time like the present.
Hell yeah.
Cordell and Kelly, I want you there with Ferreira and Lee as part of the backup squad. Let's suit up and load out. Antonio, we appreciate you risking your skin to give us this intel.
Oh, anything for our boys in blue.
Yeah, whatever you say. Ferreira, you ready?
You bet your ass.
Ground team, on me. We'll hold this position by the door and watch for runners. These goons aren't expecting us, so we should catch them off guard. Breach team, begin your approach. Remember, Costa is your primary target. We want him alive. According to our source, he's in a red jacket. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, mark.
Police, freeze! My squad is outnumbered.
Chief, get in there!
Get in there! Vamos lá. Nossa, era só abrir o...
He's in a red jacket. That's your... Remember, we need him alive. He's running.
Target is down.
Shots fired!
Eu tenho que tomar cuidado com as minhas coisas.
Suspect KIA.
Take it!
Central. Suspect is neutralized.
Shots fired!
Eu não tenho muito mais bala não. Ah, falando em balas.
Suspect down.
He's shooting!
Peraí, vamos lá. Pô, só sobrou eu? Ih, tô sem munição.
Take him down!
Central. Suspect is neutralized.
He's running!
He's running! Vamos prender o Costa.
Hey, you! Hey!
É a cana, mano, é a cana.
Alright, that's enough. Don't make it worse for yourself. Take it easy.
Eu errei feio. Ah, agora eu me ferrei. Deixa eu ir com umas... Com o controle eu sou muito ruim de mirar, cara. Bom que tá jogando com controle você pode meio que... Ah, vagabundo. Você não vai me levar aqui com vida? Eu vou sim, vagabundo.
You have the right to remain silent.
Tá querendo bala, mano? Bom, peguei.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. 84, individual is a known felon.
Vamos lá. Põe o maluco aí. Agora vamos dirigir aqui.
You had a good long while to make trouble out here. Now you're gonna be
O
with
jogo é
us.
muito legal, cara.
You got the wrong guy.
Tell it to the judge, numbnuts. That perp needs to be arrested stat! You got this, kid?
eu acho que eu não tinha aprendido ele ainda. Aí eu aprendi depois, tudo bem. Mas aí é o que você começa, né? Você pode ser um policial, acho que corrupto ou do bem aqui no jogo, né? Bom, vamos até a sala de reunião.
All right, officers. Organized crime has finished their initial sweep of the steel mill. They have confirmed it was the August Gang's primary base of operations. The DA is satisfied that we have enough evidence to prosecute Matthew Costa as the leader of the organization.
That mean we finally get a little peace and quiet around here?
You know how this works, Sergeant. We take down one scumbag, the rest scramble to fill the void. My gut says the other gangs will be out in force in the coming days, trying to become the new kings of the hill. Our job is to stop them. But that's for tomorrow. Tonight, we sleep the sleep of the just. Good work, all of you. Dismissed. Except you, Cordell. My office.
Então é isso aí. Vamos falar com o chefe.
Your father would have been proud of what you did today, Cordell. I know he inspired you to enlist in the ACPD. And if that motivates you to be a good cop, I'm all for it.
Thank you, sir.
I've been meaning to clear the air about something else as well. You might have heard things, but I want you to get it straight from me. The department did everything we could to track down your father's killer. I headed the investigation myself, but on a case this big, in a town this dirty, no one wants to step forward for fear of catching a bullet of their own. Was it random, intentional, someone sick in the head? We just don't know. But those are the risks we sign up for every day we put on this uniform. Trying to figure it all out will just drive you crazy. Like I said, your father would have been proud to see you in that uniform. And he would have wanted you to focus on keeping the city safe. Speaking of which, I want you to start working with Detectives Ferreira and Lee on your next shift. They're going to have their hands full with the garbage that will show up and try to fill the August Gang's shoes. And I have a feeling they'll be keeping you more than busy. Dismiss, Cordell.
E derrubamos aí a gangue do palhaço. E aí começa então a delegacia. Bam, bam, bam. Então essa aqui definitivamente deve ter sido a introdução. Bam, 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 bam. Agora as pontes de Averno estão liberados. Estão liberadas. E é um jogo aí bem legal, viu, cara? Tem acho que muita coisa pra fazer. O mapa ele não é grande, né? E vamos pular isso aqui. Então a gente deve ter aí alguma coisa. E o cara morreu em 24 horas dentro da prisão, né? Então fica a dica aí pra vocês. A delegacia aí, o Precinct. Então é um jogo pra você ser o policial, o novato, aqui numa delegacia. O jogo tá chegando aí ao PC, ao PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS. Eu gostei bastante, ó. Depois tem negócio de interrogatório. Tem aqui... Acho que você pode pedir novas armas, não, né? Ah, pode. Então, por exemplo... não pode não. Ainda tem coisas que eu vou ter que... Ó, eu tô como recruta ainda, né? Depois tem recruta 2, aí tem policial 5, 6, 7, 11, 18... e por aí vai. Então, tem uma temática legal, eu acho que é um jogo que é bacana pra caramba. Fica a dica aí pra vocês. Vou ficando por aqui, um abração para todos. E até os próximos gameplays no canal. Valeu, falou, fui!